Hey everyone, welcome to All About AI Tech. Today, we're tackling something huge, Agentic AI. You've probably heard of generative AI, right? ChatGPT, DALL-E, those are all generative AI. They create things. But Agentic AI is different. It's the next level. Think of it like this. Generative AI writes a fantastic essay, but Agentic AI researches, writes, edits, and publishes that essay, all on its own. That's the kind of game-changing autonomous capabilities we're talking about. It's about systems that plan actions, make decisions, and execute tasks without constant human oversight. It's a paradigm shift, impacting everything from customer service, to finance, to software development. Are you ready? Because the future is already here, but it's not fully productized yet. We'll start with the basics, covering some of the key industry players and their offerings, so you can grasp the significance of this revolutionary technology. Let's get started. Show montage of futuristic cityscapes, robots working collaboratively, and data streams flashing across screens. So, what actually makes Agentic AI tick? At its core, it's about large language models, LLMs. These powerful models are the brains of the operation, capable of understanding natural language, reasoning, and making decisions. But LLMs alone aren't enough. They need helpers. These helpers are called AI agents. Think of them as little robots, each with a specific skill set. One agent might specialize in searching the web, another in processing financial data, yet another in writing emails. The beauty of Agentic AI lies in how these agents work together. They don't just perform individual tasks, they collaborate, communicate, forming a highly efficient team, all working under the guidance of the LLM, which is their brain. We discussed this aspect a lot during our previous videos on the various new LLM model announcements, including Generative AI's Act O1, including OpenAI's Strawberry and O1 Preview, Anthropic's Claude family of models, and Google's Gemini, but it's important to take this further to see how the pieces come together in this context. Show animated diagrams illustrating the interaction between LLMs and AI agents. To really unlock the potential of Agentic AI, we need another key ingredient: tools. These are the arms and legs and eyes of our AI team. Tools give agents the ability to interact with their environment, whether that's a database, a web browser, an API, or even a physical robotic setting. An agent can't just think about solving a problem. It needs to gather data, perform computations, and execute actions to come up with a solution. It's through tools that we can bring outside data in and bridge the gap between the abstract world of LLMs and the concrete world of real-world actions. The agents use tools as directed by the LLM. We have seen some incredible feats from agents, including autonomous code generation, dynamic document summarization, and even building new AI models completely independently, but getting that far requires careful execution and precise planning for each step. Let's take a look at how we might design and use them. Show screen recordings of AI agents using tools like web search, database queries, and API calls. Show examples of complex workflows, like booking a flight or managing a marketing campaign, all handled autonomously by an agent team. Now let's talk architectures. The traditional transformer architecture that underpins most LLMs presents limitations, particularly when dealing with extremely long contexts. Remember, LLMs have what we call a context window, the amount of information they can remember at once. When that window becomes too small, the model generates hallucinations, effectively making stuff up. This is a significant problem for sophisticated workflows that may involve many steps, agents, and interactions. That's where new architectures come in, and AI21 Labs' Jamba model is a prime example. Jamba uses a hybrid state space model, SSM, approach, which dramatically increases the effective context window, allowing the LLM to access and utilize far more data during inference time. This improved context, combined with Jamba's effective RAG integration, mitigates hallucinations, making it ideally suited for building robust agents based on an enterprise's own proprietary data. Other labs are exploring alternative architectures, including LSTM, JEPA, and variations on the transformer design, all aimed at tackling issues like context window limitations, computational costs, and the reliability of outputs. The choice of architecture depends entirely on your requirements. But what's clear is that innovation in the foundational AI models themselves is crucial to scaling Agentic AI effectively. Show diagrams of Jamba architecture and compare with traditional transformer architectures. Show graphs of benchmark comparisons highlighting performance improvements. Implementing Agentic AI involves selecting the right approach for different tasks. Simple workflows may be sufficient for highly structured problems. These workflows might involve a series of LLM calls, each processing outputs or initiating tool-based actions, usually operating predictably and reliably. In the case of simple queries, this approach is very effective. However, when faced with complexity, this approach can falter. For more dynamic scenarios, autonomous agents are the better approach. These systems start with a high-level goal and break the problem down iteratively. These agents use tools, assess progress, adjust plans, making decisions dynamically. They self-reflect, reviewing their work, and deciding on the best next steps. This ability to adapt to unforeseen circumstances makes them powerful tools for complex, real-world scenarios, such as software development or financial analysis. This difference in approach is crucial because an agent doesn't simply perform predefined actions. Instead, it makes real-time decisions and adapts its workflow in response to the environment. To implement both workflows and agents more effectively, developers leverage various frameworks including LangChain, Amazon Bedrock Agents, and Microsoft AutoGen. Choosing the right implementation strategy and framework depends entirely on whether you want to prioritize speed, cost, or flexibility. And keep in mind that no one size fits all. What works for one use case may generate the opposite result for another one. Show examples of various workflows and agent architectures, illustrating their different strengths and weaknesses with visuals and charts. Building agentic AI systems from scratch is tough. That's where frameworks come in handy. These tools provide building blocks and simplify complex tasks such as managing multiple agents, triggering LLM calls, parsing, and orchestrating tools. LangChain's LangGraph module provides remarkable flexibility for modeling complex workflows as directed acyclic graphs, allowing developers to build systems with any sort of execution flow to fine-tune their agent processes. Amazon Bedrock Agents offers a robust, serverless approach, ideal for integrating with other AWS services for scaling computations or storing and searching data. Microsoft AutoGen, with its focus on asynchronous messaging and modular components, provides enhanced flexibility and scalability along with extensive developer support and an intuitive visual interface for creating and managing multi-agent systems. Each framework has its strengths and weaknesses, from ease of use during development to processing speed and latency and cost efficiency. Choosing the right framework requires considering your technological expertise, business requirements, and priorities regarding budget and speed. If you're new to this, I'd highly recommend trying out the pre-built components of these frameworks. We'll take a closer look at each one. Show screen recordings of building agentic workflows using these frameworks. Highlights the core concepts of each framework and showcase the capabilities of each. While the potential of agentic AI is undeniable, navigating its challenges is crucial. Reliability is a major concern. Agents can be incredibly complex and error-prone. Remember those early examples where AI agents made truly disastrous mistakes. They aren't perfect, they hallucinate, meaning they provide plausible yet entirely incorrect responses. That's why it's absolutely essential to have robust error-handling mechanisms in place and an ability to pause an agent's execution to obtain human oversight. Cost is another significant factor when considering agentic AI applications. As we're seeing with LLMs, you pay for every token the model processes. The complexity of agentic workflows, involving multiple LLM calls and tools, can significantly increase costs. Therefore, it's essential to design efficient and effective workflows. Data quality is also key. If the data feeding your AI agents is dodgy, your results will be too. Careful data preparation and ongoing vigilance are essential to building trustworthy systems, not to mention appropriate governance across all your agents. And finally, there are serious ethical implications. We need to build systems that are fair, transparent, and aligned with human values. We need to ensure they don't perpetuate bias. For example, we don't want to create loan-approving agents that discriminate against certain demographic groups. Building trust and responsibility into agentic AI must be a top priority. Show examples of potential pitfalls, such as hallucinations, errors, and bias. Highlight techniques that can mitigate these problems, such as robust testing, data validation, and human oversight. The introduction of agentic AI will drastically reshape the workforce itself. Although agentic AI will most likely enhance, rather than replace, human workers, the evolution of these systems has the potential to change how we work and who works where. Routine, highly repetitive tasks will be swiftly automated, freeing up humans for more strategic, creative, and fulfilling work. But what about all those jobs taken over by agents? What's the new plan for the workforce? Well, that will depend on a myriad of economic, political, and technological innovations that are both challenging and interesting. For your organization, understanding the implications of this change and preparing for it will be more critical than ever before. That means actively building new skills and providing new paths for team members to excel. That also means actively addressing how these systems operate autonomously to build and deploy them responsibly and safely. Furthermore, as agents become more prevalent, we'll need to create entirely new governance frameworks to ensure their ethical and responsible use. That means careful consideration of regulation, transparency, accountability, and a clear plan for measuring the societal impact of agentic AI and how to mitigate any negative outcomes. This technology provides immense opportunity, but we need to take the right steps. Show images and videos of people working alongside AI agents, showcasing increased productivity and job satisfaction. Discuss potential workforce restructuring strategies and retraining programs. The traditional software pricing models are about to be disrupted. Subscription-based pricing, where companies pay a fixed fee per user, is being challenged. The emergence of AI agents, whose costs are tied more closely to actual usage, the number of computations, data processed, and API calls, presents the possibility of usage and outcome-based models. This move to more dynamic pricing is gaining traction as the ability of LLMs to drive and scale agentic workflows becomes clear. Some early adopters of agentic AI have already begun employing outcome-based pricing models, while some still insist on subscription plans. Outcome-based models offer greater cost efficiency when the agent completes tasks accurately. Meanwhile, subscription models provide greater predictability but become inefficient if the agent use case doesn't deliver the promised savings. With both models presenting distinct advantages and disadvantages, the long-term implications require further scrutiny. These shifts will likely vary across sectors, with some industries embracing usage-based models sooner than others. Therefore, a hybrid model, combining both subscription and usage-based pricing, will be explored as a balanced approach that accommodates the specific needs of varied markets and situations, ensuring both short-term predictability and long-term cost efficiency. There will be a big ongoing debate here. Expect many companies to explore various models throughout 2025. Show charts comparing different pricing models. Discuss the advantages and disadvantages of each approach. Investment in AI is booming, and agentic AI is a significant part of this growth. Venture capitalists and large tech companies alike see the potential for massive returns and are pouring money into both the foundational model layers such as Google's Gemini and OpenAI's O1 models, and developer platforms such as Amazon Bedrock. But the real action is likely to happen in the AI application layer, specifically targeting the services market. This is the arena where AI agents will become integral across businesses and functions, impacting everything from customer service to healthcare and finance. That will drive tremendous opportunities for innovation, scaling, and significant return on investment. Smart investors are looking beyond simple productivity gains and are focusing on companies that create new markets. Companies using agentic AI to automate aspects of work no one expected to be automated, building entire workflows that drive major operational shifts, and creating new products and processes that were impossible before AI. This is a frontier technology, and those making the right bets early are likely to reap major rewards. Show charts of AI investment trends. Highlight successful agentic AI companies and discuss their potential for future growth. Agentic AI is more than just a technological advancement. It's a fundamental shift in how businesses operate, how we work, and how we solve problems. It's not about the robots taking over today. It's about how humans and AI work collaboratively to accomplish tasks way more efficiently than before. There's a lot we still need to figure out, whether it's around safety, security, bias, and governance. Building entirely trustworthy systems is absolutely paramount. But the potential benefits, from enhanced productivity and innovative solution development to the creation of an entirely new form of efficient service provision, are immense. Many companies are approaching this cautiously, implementing solutions that keep humans in the loop to control for risks and improve accuracy. But the tide is moving swiftly, and the wave of agentic AI is just beginning. The pace is breakneck, so stay informed, keep experimenting, and get ready to embrace this exciting future. Show montage of futuristic visuals, emphasizing collaboration.